You guys need to be careful, in the future. Make sure you toe the line. Don't break the law. Right? See. There was this. You guys have all seen Polar Express, right? One of your favorite shows, right? What was Tom Hanks? He was the guy on the train, right? He was punching the tickets. Yeah.
Is that a cartoon?
That job, they don't have that job much. So this is back in the 50s. Guys used to do that. There was a guy in Texas. He was on the train and he was punching tickets and he was, but he wasn't very good, right? And he made this mistake one day. He had to signal the engineer to go ahead and get the train started, right? And get the train started and head out of the station. Well, he signaled the train that all's clear, head out of the station, and one guy was still stepping onto the train when he signaled all clear. He's halfway between the platform and the train, and he ended up, this was in Texas, true story, he actually fell between the rails and
didn't quite make it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you click?
Well, so what did happen to this guy? He actually went to trial, he's like, I didn't do anything wrong, it was an honest mistake. Well, he was in Texas.
So he also...
Not only was he found guilty, sent to the electric chair. All right, so he's sitting in the electric chair. And he's asked for any last wishes, and the executioner, asked him any last wishes. It was just him. And, he's about to throw the switch, and he's like, he noticed the executioner's brown paper bag and he had a sack lunch. He's like, "Is that your lunch?" And the executioner he says, "Yeah." He says, "You mind if I root around in it and see if there's any, be my last meal?" The guy's like, "No problem." And he finds a green banana. He's like, "You mind if I eat your green banana?" And the executioner's like, "Yeah, no problem." So he eats green banana, and executioner flips the switch, and thousands of volts coursing through this guy. It's shaking a little bit. You can kind of smell the burnt hair a little bit.
Why are you pointing me? I smell the burnt hair.
And switch comes up, and the guy blinks a couple times and clears the smoke. He's like, "Hey, I'm fine." And he's still alive. And what do you do?
Sorry. Just a little clip.
So the guy's like, "Hey, get me out of this chair. I served my sentence, right? My sentence was to be executed or electrocuted. I've been electrocuted. Let me go." The executioner's like, "This never happened before." So he's like, "Okay, you're free to go." So, a few years later, state laws being what they are, he moved to Georgia, right? And he got a job with MARTA. And doing the same thing. Yeah, we all deserve a second chance. Well, he still wasn't any better, right? He still signaled the train to go out of the station, and he mistimed it. It was the weekend of the UGA Tech game. And what are you doing? If you guys keep doing this, I'm just going to stop. This is too distracting, I think. Some of these extensions, when they get seen out of context, people don't understand.
You're very good.
So
I just felt like
he's at the UGA Tech. He's working the UGA Tech weekend, and again he mistimes having the train leave the station, and a bunch of Tech fans, right, get caught in between the MARTA rail. True story. And 5 of them,
Right.
So again, he goes back into court, and what are you doing?
No, I'm not just holding it. It's not.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
No, it's okay, really. It's fine.
she's being really irresponsible. I'll hold it for you. Yeah, I would do that.
Go to Sosa. Break out.
It's done. It's done.
So again, he goes back to trial. He gets convicted. He gets an electric chair. Well, Georgia, it was the same executioner. He got a new job too, and he recognized the guy. He's like, we're gonna wire up some Jacob's ladders and some Tesla coils, and we're gonna course hundreds of thousands of volts through you. This guy's like, "Can I have a last wish?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." "Is that your bag lunch?" He goes, "Yeah." "You still got green banana in there?" He's like, "Yeah." "Can I have it?" "Sure." So he eats green banana. Executioner throws the switch. Hundreds of thousands. It dims the whole state. Lights go down all the schools.
Oh, I remember.
He still survives. Is that what happened?
Sorry, interruption. Could you send Mavis Wolf to the front office?
Okay.
Thank you.
So he still survived. Well, then, again, he's free to go. Well, now he finally gets one last job in Ohio. And it's the weekend of the nun convention, and there's a bunch of nuns trying to get on the train. He mistimes it. Okay, long story short, he's back in the electric chair, eats the green banana. United States dims from all the power surging through this guy's body, and his hair's afire and everything. The room's totally black. He's still alive. And the executioner finally is like, I give up. What is it with these green bananas? And the guy's like, oh, it's not really the green bananas. I'm just a bad conductor.